All right, I had to obviously play that song. That is Beyonce, Blue Ivy Carter. It comes from The Lion King, the Gift album. I had to play it because I have 4 amazing ladies in the studio with me now, and that song was a perfect intro. You know what? I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves.
Hey. I'm Georgina, aka Mrs. Jacobs _ with a Z at the end.
Hi guys, I'm Danielle at Winging It at Motherhood on Instagram.
Cheers!
Hi everyone, I'm Annette. Follow me on Amazini on
Cheers.
Instagram.
Whoop, whoop. Hi everyone, I'm Daphne. You can follow me on Instagram at Daphne's Room. Whoop whoop. And
Whoop,
we're the ladies of And on that note.
Ladies, so I've got to get straight into this. First things first, who came up with the name of that podcast?
I think
So one of us always be saying.
Yeah. It was.
I think it was Daphne.
It was me.
It was
No way.
Yeah, so I feel like we were trying to think of a name for our podcast.
Yeah.
But we talk a lot.
Yeah.
We talk a lot. And we're talking about a lot of things
Yeah.
always at the same time.
Yeah.
So we just figured it was very out. First we were going to be called On That Note.
Yeah.
But then we kind of added the and.
Yeah, the and is very signature. Like,
Yeah.
and on that note.
Yes, exactly. And then
Only.
we just went from there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So when did the podcast? How did you 4 come together?
So, well, as in how we came about with the
Yeah.
podcast. So we were just one day in, where were we? In Angel?
yeah.
In Mama
yeah.
Labs,
No
something
way.
like that, yeah. And we were at dinner one
Yeah.
night, and then I think we were towards the end. Obviously, we just finished chatting and
So
everything.
all 4 of you guys know each other. You were all 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no
We're
way.
friends, yeah. We're actually
Okay. I like that. It's more natural. It's not contrived.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's not by
Right.
force.
It's not by force. It's never by force. So we were just all talking at dinner, as we do.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of said to them, guys, this year I'm going to do a podcast.
Yeah.
And then they all said to me, oh, can I be on your show? Can I be
Oh.
on your show? And I was like, yeah, I was
Oh,
hoping that you all wanted to
so-
do it, because basically I don't want to do it by myself. I want to do it with all of you. So that's how it all came about. And yeah, it's literally just been ongoing.
Yeah.
Like, I love them because there's no procrastination.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
one's on a long thing. It's
Yes.
like, then let's go.
And we literally just jumped straight
jumped
into it.
straight
We just were
into
like,
it.
okay, fine, let's do with what we have.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
let's just go in. And
This
we
is
just started
it.
having a conversation and recording it.
This is what I'm talking about. Thing is, had you guys listened to other podcasts before starting? Did you like kind of draw inspiration or like what anyone else was doing?
So we knew of the podcasts that were out, a lot of the podcasts
Yeah.
that were out there. We knew of people that were doing similar things.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
think we didn't necessarily kind of say, oh, we want to be like
Exactly,
that podcast or anything.
exactly.
But it was the fact that we were constantly having very good conversation
Yeah.
between ourselves. And we're like, somebody needs to hear
Somebody
this.
needs to hear this.
Exactly. Somebody needs to hear this.
So what would you say has been the most difficult part of getting a podcast kind of off the feet or off the air, or you know?
Oh God, too many.
Go and hit me. Because that's the thing. People listening right now probably want to be in your
Location and obviously
time.
get time and obviously just getting the sound right, because
Yeah.
obviously being on
Yeah.
a podcast,
Yeah.
you don't want to sound jacked up or anything.
That would be the worst thing ever.
You want to sound crisp and everything.
Yeah.
So, and I think that was the challenge, getting the location. And we always say we're not your ordinary podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully you see us. We're looking glamorous.
Yeah, that's the thing. Listen, let me tell you, go follow the Instagram because I saw one photo shoot you guys did. It was at Melia Hotel.
Yeah.
I was like, look at the class. I said, look at this. Listen, I was like, everyone is on point. Like, but do you guys, is that intentional?
Yes.
Good. Let it be intentional.
We
want to
Yeah.
stay fleeky.
Yes.
We just want to be ourselves because we naturally dress up. We naturally
Yeah.
enjoy fashion and being stylish and looking good.
Listen, I feel like I'm just
Yes.
talking to my sisters right now. Listen. Do you know what? So I have this thing where everyone thinks I'm crazy, but I'm going to tell you guys, I think most people know, I only wear heels.
Oh, is it?
Girl,
This is-
I
this is
passed.
your
Listen,
sister.
I passed my driving test in heels.
Wow.
That's great.
Literally. So if I'm gonna go to the corner shop, what do I own? I own heels. So I pop on my heels, and people are like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "To the shop." What is your own? I have people ask me, like my neighbours will see me, be like, "Oh, where are you going today?" I'm like, "Radio." Yeah, but your people hear you, right? I was like, "What is your point?"
Yeah.
You might hear me, but I see me in it. Am I naked?
So,
Nonsense. But do you feel like there's pressure that comes with that though?
What, to look good?
Yeah.
No one's got time for that.
Hey.
Because at the end of the day, like, we are who we are, and people know us that, you know, we always want to be presentable.
Yeah.
We always get our hair done. Our nails are always there. Our face is going to be good. When you know, we help each other with our eyelashes. So you know, it's standard. It's just what we do. I feel like if we were trying to be anything else, people that know us would just say, you guys are being pretentious, and they will know. So we're just being ourselves.
Being genuine, it goes a long way. Do you want to hear a joke though, right?
Yes.
So I had my nails done the other day. Okay, no. So I had nails, which were like very, very long, and I was like, you know what? It's time to take them off. You know, it's been a while. So I took them off on Thursday, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna not have nails done. I'm just gonna, you know, just let the real nails grow. You know. Yesterday I was like, but I've got this lady coming on my podcast, and you know, I need them to see the real me. No, I mean, I was like, the ladies from the podcast are coming on my show. They need to see the real me. So I went to get my nails done last night at 7 o'clock.
Standard.
I do not blame.
What?
I don't blame. I would have done the same thing.
And listen, I'm not joking. It wasn't even 7:30. I walked into the guy sitting there by himself. I said, "Are you open?" He says, "What do you want?" I said, "Well, are you open though?"
That's what I want.
You get me? We'll get to that later. Let me know if you're open. I've got to walk out. You get me? But anyways,
Almost the exact same thing happened to me yesterday.
No.
I was like, I need to go and get my nails done. I made an appointment, everything. These days they're going on a bit funny. Every day appointment. They're fully booked. Can you believe I never got to get my nails done? And I fully called my mum, and I was like, "Mummy, I never got to get my nails done." Like, it was really affected me. I need my nails done.
Listen. But the thing is, do you feel like we're going that way? Do you think we're becoming very obsessed with appearances? Obviously, social media, everyone's seeing everyone look quote unquote fleeky. Do you feel as though the population is becoming a bit too materialistic and, you know, imagealistic? If that's the right.
There is. We've actually got one of our episodes where we do talk about social media and obviously and how it's like very superficial and people, you know, doing the most for the gram and like living this pretentious or almost like a fake lifestyle.
No, it's actually a fake lifestyle.
Renting your lifestyle and you're putting it on Instagram, but then you ain't got no job, you're eating noodles for 10 years.
Indomie!
It's just like why? But I get that people want to look good and everything, but there is definitely a pressure, and I think mainly for those influencers, like you see people, you hear them like they say that they go off and they're depressed, or they have like some kind of like, I don't know, like mental illness or something, or breakdown. Exactly, because they can't handle the pressure because they're trying to live up to this standard. And people are always watching them like, oh, you've got to be this, you've got to be like this. So that's just pressure in itself, you know.
But ladies, do you not feel that the pressure's going to come into you guys soon as well? Because the podcast is getting bigger and bigger.
I mean, we've got tough skin. I mean,
we got tough skin, and
I always say
we've got faith, exactly. And what's for us is meant to be for us. And we're just going to run with it.
I think it comes with the territory, but I think one thing that we do have is each other.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the time we'll bounce off each other, and it's like anytime any of us see that any of us is going up to the left, whether it's kind of being too focused on the appearance side or kind of getting pulled down until we kind of check ourselves. So that's the one thing we have. We kind of make sure we check each other.
Ladies, look at you warming my heart. But hold on, have you guys experienced any trolling yet? Talk to me, please.
It's not do you know what? We haven't experienced trolling.
Bugaboos.
Yeah, we got bugaboos.
Hit me.
But what else do we have? I think we had people
Prius.
Listen, babe.
That's the one.
Don't even start. Listen. Those ghosts in our lives. Those Caspers.
Looking at what we're doing.
So you know you can monitor like you can see like people checking your story.
Yes.
And you know what? They won't hit like.
Of course not.
They cannot like it.
Oh, no, never.
Or they will say it in person. Like, I like what you're doing.
Stop it. Listen. Don't start. Listen.
And let the world know you like.
Do not start with me today. Do not start today. So here, one of my pet peeves, is Linda, I saw you. I saw you. Oh, how did you see? On social media. Okay, but I didn't see the light. I mean, but I didn't see the light. I didn't see the light.
Because I feel like people just feel like they can't congratulate you. It's like they feel like everybody needs to be on the same level, which is rubbish.
No,
and
it's
we're not
not
about that. No one's about that.
Everyone's got their own calling at the end.
This
of
is
the day.
it.
That's for us. It might not be for you.
This is it.
And why wouldn't you want to celebrate someone else? If someone's doing good, let them know they're doing good. Let them know there's no harm, no skin off your back. But then when it's you want everyone to support you. If you can't be supportive, don't expect support. Simples.
Exactly.
Don't even listen. Let me even play some music before I get started. So let me play some. But listen, listen, here is some Young T and Bugsy featuring H striker pose, and the ladies are not going anywhere. We got more. This show is for you today. I swear to you.
Can we let's pose?
Pose. Oh yeah, strike me a pose. You know, you're kind of cute. You know.
Todd latte, bread a cake. Todd latte, bread a cake.
Strike me a pose.
And on that note, no, I do want to ask. So, guys, how often does the podcast come out?
Every fortnight.
Yeah.
Okay,
On a
nice.
Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Okay. And how long is the podcast?
It varies. It's like our
Between
shortest
30
one's like
minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
About an hour.
Yeah.
So it varies.
because
It depends
we
how
could
in
talk.
depth the conversation
Yes.
needs to be.
How juicy some of them are. You know them saucy
Some of
ones.
them are
And
deep.
some of them we can't even film because
Well,
it's
that's what
juicy.
I was going to ask you next.
Exactly.
Are there any topics that you won't cover?
So we kind of just briefly went over that the other day.
Yeah.
Filming.
So we will speak about everything, but we want to make sure that with certain subjects that are quite sensitive, we
Yeah.
come with all the facts.
Of course.
So if we don't have all the facts, we
Then
probably
we
will steer
talk,
clear until maybe we can get a guest or
Yeah.
somebody on who
Yeah.
can give like a professional
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
insightful
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's all open, baby.
Okay.
Exactly. We've only done 7 episodes, so
Yeah, there's always scope.
there's so much more scope to cover.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Podcast and go season 1, episode 2.
Episode 2. S1 EP2. But so how do you kind of decide what you talk about then? Is it based on what's popping? Is it current? Is it just, stuff that is kind of important to you guys? How do you make that decision?
So it's a bit of both. I think it's usually always current affairs.
Yeah.
And then if we've had like an experience in that week, or like I'd be like, guys, someone called me a black monkey today on the bus. I must speak about it.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Definitely.
to get it off my chest
Definitely.
with my sisters.
Definitely.
So yeah, I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah,
I love
we
this.
really try and base it on the conversations we have between ourselves. Anyway.
It's organic.
So, exactly. So we try and make it like you're just part of the conversation that we're having. So it's like
Yeah.
you're
Chat
part of the
convo.
conversation.
Yeah.
No, a watcher.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned about obviously having guests that might have the facts, and I think recently you guys had on 2 ladies who run hair company.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was looking. I wasn't even just praying. I definitely double tapped. I definitely double
We
tapped.
saw that like.
Come on, That's what you have to do. You have to kind of just have to support. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, who would be like your ultimate guest? But I need an individual answer.
Individual?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
I wasn't ready.
I don't want to say something obvious. Let me have a think.
What would you know who I would be, I think.
Who?
I think I'd ask for Richard Branson to come on.
Really?
Branson.
Trying to get that virgin money.
Yeah.
That virgin money.
On private island.
Tell it again.
All of that.
Jeez.
I've claimed it.
I've played. Listen, it's yours. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, so Richard Branson. That's a good one.
Come on, lady.
Go on.
I don't know.
I was thinking she would say Beyonce.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You'll say no.
Please, man, I've seen that.
I've seen her.
So next.
Who would I go for? Probably Michelle and Barack.
Okay, yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
The Barras.
The Baracks. Yes.
Podcast now.
them.
Yeah. They got everything.
They got everything.
But yeah, they also
Yeah, the
good ones
Baracks.
as well.
That's a good one.
The
Yeah.
The Obamas.
The Obamas.
The Barack.
Don't
It's
worry.
a running joke because that's what she refers
yeah.
to them as. The Baracks.
But it's alright. You have to, bring your own lingo.
You all know what she's talking about.
I don't know. Like the first kind of thing that comes out, I don't know who it would be. It'd have to be someone funny. I like to laugh.
Same. Yeah.
I like to laugh. So whoever I had to, anybody that I could have banter with, so I'm thinking like comedians. I'd like to have Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Dave Chappelle, for example, he can have a really deep
In-depth.
conversation,
Yes.
but he does it in such a funny way.
Yes,
so I
yes,
want
yes.
someone like that.
Okay.
I think I'd have the Queen on. The Queen of England.
Really?
100%, because I'm trying to buy my own island.
Hey!
And I need to know how to run that island.
Hey!
I need to know how to put in all my constituents. And I need all my team.
She said all her constituents.
That's
Hey.
your life.
The only thing about having a queen on, is I just feel like, is she even allowed to speak?
I don't know.
Does she talk?
She does talk.
She gets
Oh,
like
we should
she,
do an outfit.
She's doing like
the queen's address. Yeah.
That's my own thing, because I'm quite obsessed.
No, say no more.
sick.
Queen.
She'd just be
queen.
waving at you.
What's she waving?
She's got real
What was it? The little corgis, the little dogs, and her Secret Service agents.
in the background.
Running amok, as I say, running amok. So we've covered obviously how often you guys air. who your ultimate guests will be. The ladies you had recently, were those your first guests?
Yeah.
So why did you decide to have them on?
Well, actually, I think we decided to have them on because, I mean, first of all, I've been following, or we've all been following the Good Hair brand for 10 plus years. And not even just that. I just felt like they were just so good in terms of what we wanted to talk about women in business, women who support each other in business, and not, not necessarily tearing each other down. And I felt like they've stayed in their own lane, and they've been able to elevate themselves by staying in their lane and not watching anyone. And how they've just branched out as well. So they started off in hair, and now they're in in the hospitality industry with them.
No way.
They've got a restaurant now. So
what?
So I think for us it was just
I used to buy hair from Good Hair.
Right. So for us it was like not just inspirational, but it was aspirational.
It really was.
So no, it was both, and honestly, and then like one of the ladies, Chioma, like she's also a lawyer at the same time. So you just thought,
we can have it all. We can have it all.
It's 24 hours in the day.
Listen,
this is everything that you're doing.
Listen,
we just need that. You need to surround yourself with people that you, not necessarily that you want to be like, but people that that kind of got the same drive and encourage you. That's what you need.
And bring out a better quality in you as well.
Exactly.
Do you know what I did last night for myself, which I was very proud of, because I'm not really big into books. Like my attention span just can't hold on a book. Let me not lie to you.
Know yourself.
I know myself very well. Do you know, my boyfriend was very impressed the other day. I was reading the Screw Tape letters. He was like, "Oh, you reading it?" I was like, "Yes, babe." I got halfway through and threw the book away. And I was enjoying it as well, But you start getting busy, and before I was trying to do it every night, anyways. Anyway, so last night I downloaded something called Audible.
I love Audible.
Listen, I got my 30-day free trial. I've downloaded that. There's like 4 books that I'm trying to listen to, and I'm just like, oh my, I want to start doing this instead of like listening to me. I'm like, listen.
But what does the voice sound like?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't even played it yet. It's just there waiting. Thing is, obviously last night I was too concerned watching Supergirl in it. Yes, I couldn't listen to Audible.
Priorities.
Priorities. That's not a lie. But I feel like maybe tomorrow, like for Monday, I'm gonna try to, because honestly, you are what you consume. You are who you surround yourself with.
1,000,000%.
So it's just a mad one. But obviously, we've had your perfect guest. Who would be someone you don't really want to interview? You wouldn't really look forward to. You have to answer this.
We have to.
We're not shading, but who would you really not really be interested in? I can tell you mine.
You go.
Mine would be Blueface.
Who?
Bust down, party,
He kicked out his sister.
Yeah.
And Blueface. What did he do? He chucked them out of his house or
their house or someone's house. So I don't really. I wouldn't really. I wouldn't really be interested in. Blueface, if you listen, I'm sorry. I mean, I could change my mind on that, but for now, it's you.
Who would I want to interview? All right, you guys go first.
I know.
Hit me.
Donald Trump.
You know what? That's a collective.
You and Donald Trump. I actually would like to interview Donald Trump.
I love the fact that everyone calls him Donald Trump and not the president.
No,
because he ain't my president.
President. No, but that's
Kennedy.
I'm gonna take the easy way out and agree with Danielle.
But you know what? I don't even blame you guys for agreeing. I think that's true. I would actually want to have him on because I want him to sit and talk to me and explain to me. Do you know what I mean? Where he's coming from, what he's going to, and just hopefully I can educate him. And it probably, there's no getting through to people like that.
Go straight
straight to Twitter. Who'll just start tweeting about me.
I'm cinema service lady called Linda.
Nonsense guy.
I think the most annoying thing about Donald Trump is that he just twists
everything.
Yeah. You say A, he suddenly come out with B. Like, what? No one even said that. He's wild.
Anyways,
he's the president.
For now. For now. Anyways, but listen, we're gonna play some more music, and there's more I have to talk to you about. There's still so much more I want to know. You ain't got nowhere yet. Okay. But here is Davido, Django 2-3, and Big Nasty, and this one's called Control. And we're back. Do you know what? I just realized what I haven't said today. You're listening to the Linda E Show on Pulse 88, sponsored by Supermalt. And it's a lovely sound. I just realized I haven't plugged the sponsors for the whole show. So Supermalt babies, please forgive me. I love y'all. They're verified on Instagram now. Can I just say the sponsors are verified? Oh, but I have And on that note, podcast with me. And you know what, ladies, I'm loving the conversation. It's very honest, very genuine. Yeah. But I do want to know, what would you, because obviously the podcast is, we'll say relatively new, you've had 7 episodes out, right?
Yeah.
So let's say the you of 3 years ago, what advice would you give that lady?
Wow.
We get in there.
Honestly, someone else talk, please, because I'm always talking.
Well, the first thing I would say to her is, you are amazing.
Say it.
You can do anything that you put your mind to.
Yep.
People do not define who you are. And pursue your dreams. And I'll just say to her, pray, get close to God, and literally chase after every dream that you have, because you can succeed. And I'll just say to her, like, be confident, because you're great. That's literally what I would say to her.
Aww.
Let's encourage her.
She said that.
You know those clicks that they do at spoken word things, really get to my bones in my head.
Sorry,
and it always sounds so weird. Like,
everyone's hands are sweaty. Linda will not kill us.
I'm sorry. But you know what? I almost feel like that's just finished there. I don't think anyone else can. You know, there's not much. Even I can't add to that one, because that really is. Like, literally.
That's it.
But you know, there are ladies and gentlemen that are listening now that want to get into the podcast world, that want to do this. How would you advise them? What advice would you give to them?
I would just say, just do it, to be honest with you, because I think a lot of times you think, I need to wait for the studio, I need to make sure we've got the perfect sound, I need to make sure we do this, and for us, like, we're the classic example of, we've just done it, and you know, and every single thing it's been, okay, that was a learning curve, guys, and we go back, we watch ourselves, we listen to ourselves, we critique ourselves, and we're the only ones that can critique ourselves the way how we really want to. So people will give us feedback, we'll say, don't worry, we already know it. We already know already. Do you know what I mean? So I'll just say, don't wait for perfection. It will perfect over time, and that's what you need to do. Just keep on keeping on. That's it.
But how do you find it listening back to yourself? Because you know me, I don't even listen back to my shows that much. I don't know. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm a weirdo. Do you know? Okay, it's weird.
so am I.
Because you know, I'm obsessed with like I'm obsessed with seeing myself and kind of watching myself. But I'm not so obsessed with hearing myself. Do you know what I mean? So like, I'll watch a video that I've put up and I'll be like, oh, okay, oh, I smiled. Okay, cool. But every time I listen back to my show, I'm like, you're welcome to Linda Isha. Okay, cool, I've heard it. So did you guys have to kind of get used to that as well?
We did, because we're always listening back for imperfections, listening back for ambulances going past the
airplanes. There's always some nonsense. Okay.
Always. Every time we record, it's something.
Listen.
We're literally just like,
giants in the background. Like, I'm telling you every day.
Giants in the background.
I swear.
No, but it's real. We have to get used to our own voices, and especially because, you know, it's a podcast. It's mainly audio. We're lucky. We have a lot of supporters who like to watch what we're doing and join in with our jokes and stuff. So we can kind of get away with it on YouTube. Because we're audio, we really have to focus on how good we sound for the other platforms. So
And do you guys worry about like talking over each other and stuff like that?
Oh, we do. Because we get so excited. We do. Like, literally, we want to jump on each other's heads. Like, literally.
Look, we're doing it right now.
But to me, it sounds good. Well, I'm a natural talker over anyway, so
join us.
Everything sounds good to me. You get me?
It's one of the things you have to get used to. Just to kind of be like, oh, I'll wait for her to. But in a normal conversation, if it wasn't for the podcast, we'll be like,
can you just let me finish?
Let me land.
So obviously we can watch it on YouTube and we can listen to it on
Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
SoundCloud.
And any main podcast platform. Pretty much. But those are our main.
But how would you say it was easy or difficult getting the Spotify sorted out and things like? Because that's another thing that people don't know.
It wasn't too bad actually. It was actually quite straightforward, to be honest with you. I think what we needed is that we needed to know where we were going to first of all like which handle we were going to use for our podcast, and then we realized that they will easily distribute it for us, whereas before I think we thought, okay, we're going to have it on this platform, and then we're going to have to put it on this platform, and then on this platform. But again, like I said, it's always a learning curve.
Of course.
Every single time we're like, oh guys, we could have done this easier.
Okay,
we know
it's all right next time.
Exactly. So that's how we've just been learning. Like no one has taught us anything.
But you know what it is? I think you get a better sense of satisfaction when you're self-taught. Because you've been through the trials and tribulations.
Exactly.
You have been through the it didn't work.
Exactly.
That's all right. But obviously 7 episodes down, are we going to be doing it in a season? Is there going to be a length? Is it just going to be continuous? What are the plans?
Oh my lord, I don't know.
But like we said, do you know what, we're figuring it out.
We're just going as we go.
We're gonna we listen to the feedback of those who listen to us, and we just kind of go in on the demand. So it's really going to be like, okay, we'll probably continue on as we have been going on. Our season's probably going to be a really long one.
Let it be.
And unless we suddenly make us, you know, massive change in direction, we might then do a new season. But for now, just they're gonna keep coming every 2 weeks. So stay tuned and be expecting them.
6 p.m.
Just be expectant. Be waiting.
I got one more difficult question.
Let's go.
Obviously, we are in August now. We have 4 months left of this year.
No way.
Can you believe it?
Can you? But I never experienced it.
No, I was not experiencing.
I wasn't ready. Okay, she went south. She said, listen, I'm not going to say what I was going to say next because it's not that kind of show, but I was going to say, who heard that whole thing about coconut?
I have.
We'll talk of air. This is a Sunday show that children listen to. Coconut is a fruit, a very healthy fruit.
Very nourishing.
Very nourishing. Anyways, but what is the one aim you have for 2019? So when it hits, you know, the 1st of January 2020, what is the one thing you want to say you've achieved? And I don't want it to be like world peace or, you know, get me now, come on. I don't want it to be something generic. Tell me personally, what is the one thing? And now it has to be an individual answer. You can't give one answer that we all use.
Wait, before 2020?
Yeah, so once it hits the 1st of January 2020, you know, you want to, because so my goal this year was to do some TV appearances, and by the grace of God, I've done like 4 or 5. So once it hits January 1st, I can be like, you know what, I actually did that. You know what I mean? So there's still one more goal, but we'll see if we can get there. But you know what I mean? So what would you say is a staple goal, whether it's for the podcast in particular or something you want to branch off of from the podcast? Give it to me.
For me, I have my own sportswear brand anyway.
What?
So
sorry.
Mazzini. So I really want to get that up and running properly and be in a few stores. So that's my aim.
Question: you see your sportswear? Does it have like traditional patterns?
No, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't have traditional African or tribal patterns, but it has Hebrew text on it. And
really?
It's very heavily inspired by the Bible. So that's what I'm working on.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, how can we find you and follow that, please?
So you can go on my website. It's mazzini.com. The product.
Spell it so they know.
Spell it, please. Let them know.
Mazzini, MAZINYI.com. And you can find me on Instagram, and you can send me emails at info@mazzini.com as well. And the product will be available for sale in the next 8 weeks.
That's amazing, babe. Honestly, that is amazing. No, well done. I think that's the waffle you were gonna say. Listen, no way. Within 8 weeks, I should be back in shape so I can be like, can I purchase because you don't want to look good before you go to the gym. Does that make any sense? But it doesn't. That's honestly, you know, honourable.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well done. Okay, that's my goal.
So 8 weeks.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. So similar to you, I've luckily managed to achieve some of my goals this year. So one of my goals was to purchase a property.
It's a homeowner. It's a landlord.
Landlord.
That was a long time coming, so I did that this year.
Hey, yes. Come on.
I was like, all right, after the cars, you know, you gotta get a car. So I did that.
Hey.
So I think for me, the next just career-wise, I want to focus on, you know, stacking, getting that money up, potentially getting another, you know, revenue stream get together. So that's my goal. And I'm not saying anything crazy. You know, everything starts small, but I think like Georgina was just saying, something to start it.
Yeah.
Because I think you can't wait for perfection or perfect circumstances. Just to start something by the end of this year, so I can say, do you know what? I've done that.
Jeez.
I've got a little change coming in.
It's a landlord. Okay. Hey, I'm feeling very inspired. Okay, yes.
I just spoke about this the other day, but for me, I've just said, this is the moment of social media.
Yes.
I'm just trying to capitalize.
Yes.
So I've just started my YouTube channel where I vlog myself and my family.
Oh, it's a YouTuber.
Yeah. We're just literally conquering the world. We just travel for fun. Literally.
They travel
anywhere.
Yeah, they go everywhere.
They go everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
To bring the world with me. But I'm trying to make money whilst doing it.
Listen.
So, for me, I just want to make my stamp.
It's a hashtag ad.
It's a whole hashtag. What's the channel?
It's a channel.
So the channel is the same as my Instagram, winging it at motherhood.
Cheers!
Yes.
It's a whole endorsement. It's a whole paid promotion.
Exactly. I claimed it.
Listen. Okay. Oh, I see you.
So mine would be, I think I'm kind of living in the moment now.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm doing everything, or I decided this year that I'm going to do everything that I was once afraid of, and like kind of coming out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm really doing that now.
Yeah.
But ultimately what I want to do is to be a footwear designer.
Are you serious?
Shoes.
got some heels
Don't worry, girl, I got some shoes.
Yeah.
I love shoes. So I need to finally put my sketches to become samples.
Hey!
So that's what I need to do.
It's a whole designer.
It's a whole designer.
It's a whole designer.
Yeah, so
Hey!
I just kind of been sitting on it, and I think it was really fair. That was more or less crippling me, to be honest. So I just kind of thought like, what about people don't like it? And you kind of look at competitors and you think, oh my god, like they've kind of like got a similar design.
Doesn't matter. Look how many loaves of bread there are.
So I just thought to myself, do you know what? Stop procrastinating. You've got these designs. Pull it out there.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Encourage yourself.
No, not that nonsense click. Not that nonsense. Put that click away. No. But ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. Honestly, it's been so lovely. It just feels so... Let me honestly. But girls, do me one more favour, because I'm going to put on a song for us to jam to, you know, because we're old like that. We're saying jam. Get out of here. Get out of here, dog. But if you do me a favour while I try and find it, there it's there. Could you remind people how to find you, follow you, and support the movement?
Sure, definitely.
Please. Okay, so as we told you, we're the ladies of And On That Note. It's a podcast of 4 lovely ladies discussing social and cultural subjects and current affairs. And you can find us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and various other podcast platforms. And you can watch us on YouTube. Episodes come out every fortnight on a Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Woo, woo, woo!
Yay!
So we opened up with a bit of brown skin girl.
Yes.
But now I feel like it's time for a bit of already.
We are ready.
Yeah? Are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah? I'm ready.
Stay ready.
Let's get it. Hold on, wait. That wasn't a smooth transition. Let's do it again. I'm acting like it's not live. Let me just throw on the song. Nonsense. Here's Beyonce, Shatawale, Major Lazer. Already, big tune.